Well, it's Saturday morning, July 11th, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet as Hank and Naylor get their walk. Tad humid, but not too unusual for this time of year. We got a little bit of rain last evening, and I had to rush and get the grass cut. I started out and it was nice and the sun was out and it was hot, and then I started noticing as I was continuing it's getting cloudy, and it's like, oh, what's going on? So I pulled out my cell phone, looked at the radar, and lo and behold, there were showers and thunderstorms headed toward the area, and it started sprinkling as I was ending, but I did manage to get the grass cut, and that's out of the way. I don't need to trim, so makes it easy. Hopefully it's a quiet weekend, and my wife and I may go somewhere today. We'll see when she gets back. I think she's feeling a little better, so we'll see. But dog was getting their walk this morning. That's an unusual thing there in the driveway, but today will be kind of not a totally sunny day, but the sun will be out, and there'll be probably some showers and thunderstorms later as the front continues to slip through from the north. A little less chance tomorrow, and then some nice weather for July on Monday and Tuesday. It's a little bit lower humidity and temperatures in the 80s, so no hot weather coming the next few days. Looks like that returns the end of next week. So that'll be the story of the weather. We've gotten quite a bit. That one rain we got on, what day was it? Thursday morning, I think. That was pretty good rain especially for the time of day. So, other than that, there's not much else going on. Hopefully it's not too bad for the weekend. These guys certainly enjoy the lower temperatures. It's not as humid or hot for them. But let's see, in the sports world, Spain won yesterday, moves on. And then we still have 2 games, I think, today to finish out the semifinalists. So there'll be 4 teams left after today. Those games will take place next week for the finals next weekend. So I think it's Argentina still in it. Not quite sure who's in. England and Norway, do they play each other? I think that should be an interesting game. And Argentina will play Switzerland. So Switzerland's still there. Like I said, my champion from my Fantasy World Cup is still in the thing, so wouldn't that be interesting if they would win it? I wish I would have run this tournament, run that fantasy tournament before I made my picks. I might have picked a little differently as some of those games, but still got that to look forward to. In baseball, Phillies took it on chin last night. Nola doesn't have anything, and the Phillies, by the trade deadline, better do something, or they're not going to end up very well at the end of the season, because they basically have 2 pitchers, maybe 2.5 to 3. The bullpen's a little shaky, and they're not consistent with hitting, so we'll see. The Orioles did win, played Kansas City, so they're heading into the All-Star break. see if they can take a couple games more out of there and have a good ending to before the All-Star break. But so 50% yesterday, or last evening, for those teams. And here comes a car, and Hank ain't gonna like that. I think I already got the mail, so come on, Hank. But what I really hate, and I've been on this before, but I don't get to see Orioles games here. The stupid blackout policies of Major League Baseball, and there's other blackouts or whatever in other sports. But I happened to turn on Peacock, and baseball, and it's Friday night, and they have the Kansas City Baltimore baseball game on available. Both the Kansas City announcers and the Baltimore Oriole announcers. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Maybe I'll watch that this evening. Get tired sometimes of just watching the Phillies all the time, so let's see. Since I don't get to see them very often, I'm kind of surprised they're on. So I go to turn it on. It's blacked out. Oh, okay. So that's the that's the Orioles broadcast. Okay, that's whatever. So I went to the Kansas City broadcast. That's blacked out. I said, come on. I said, I said to myself, you're putting the game on Peacock with both audio, or both home and away announcers available, and I can't even watch the game with the Kansas City announcers? I mean, there is something seriously wrong with sports and these rules and blackouts and stuff. I mean, come on. Baltimore's 3 hours away from me. And this area doesn't even care whether the Orioles exist, largely. They don't promote them on TV. You never hear about them on anything. I mean, it's hard to believe that they have blackout rules for the Orioles all the way down to Charlotte, North Carolina. But this is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, you put the game on Peacock, and I can't even watch one game. I mean, it's just stupid. I don't know how these teams have fan bases. I really don't anymore. I mean, even in Baltimore, how do you, or near it? It's just crazy. So I'm just, no wonder people lose it. I just have no interest. I mean, I can listen to it on Sirius and stuff, but one time I'd like to sit down and watch the baseball game that was, able to be on Peacock, and it's not available. So I'm just tired of that crap. I shouldn't have to pay a fortune to watch a baseball game, and I already pay for a subscription to Peacock, and there's the game, and I can't watch it. So I'm just tired of it. But I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it, and apparently the teams and stuff don't give a crap about their fan bases anymore in any of the sports, I don't think. So they pretty much don't care. And it pretty much suits society anymore that really doesn't care about their customer in large part, based on the customer service that is provided and things like that. So we've turned into a society and I've already had this complaint, but it's just bad. It's just bad. So whatever. If they don't want anybody to watch games and fans to exist, then just play the baseball game. Don't have anybody in the stadium. Don't have anybody in the broadcast booth. Don't have anything, and just play a game and be done with it, and just leave everybody else alone. Pay these players like $5 to play a game and be done with it. They already get paid so much, and it's ridiculous. So go to a minor league game and support them. These major sports are just ridiculous. So anyway, like I said, no animals this morning, guys. I don't see our deer up there. So she's probably either not come out yet or she won't come out at all. And so that's about it. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the politics of the world that are very frustrating and ridiculous also. So it's just, in a lot of regards, society has just gotten bad, unenjoyable, and I just suggest people do what they do and enjoy their lives and whatever. So whatever. I'm gonna get these guys home. There they are. There's one. There's the other one. Get Nailer his run. It's not that hot this morning, so maybe he'll get a few more tosses. He was limited to like maybe 4 to 6 tosses when it's been hot, and because I don't want to overrun him and stuff like that. So that's cruel. Even though he enjoys it and he won't stop, and I have to control it a little bit because I don't want him to overheat or have a stroke or anything out there. So maybe today you'll get a few more, Nailer. How about that? Like I said, the grass is done, and I do have a lot of sticks to pick up, but I won't do that till it cools down. I need to trim this area and get rid of some of these trees. There's too many of them. Like I did down farther, cleared it out a little bit years ago and let the trees have some room. Well, that needs to happen up here closer to the house. Some of these trees need to be cleaned out. There's no reason to have, 5 of the same tree within 3 feet of each other. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 5 of the same tree right here in this little spot. So take out 3 of them and let 2 of them grow, and everything should be fine, like I did down farther. And it makes a difference years later. So we don't need all these right here. So that'll be a job in the fall or the winter. I started doing it in the winter, and then I just didn't continue it. I started trimming some of this up through here. So I'll trim again come the colder season. I don't like to do that stuff in the summertime. The chainsaw stays away unless I absolutely need it. So it's just too hard to run and too hot to do it. It's bad enough running the weed whacker. So I don't need to add the chainsaw to the list. Plus ticks and who knows what else. But what was that? Oh, there's some water falling off dripping off the leaves and hitting Hank. So I'm sure he doesn't mind that. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.